green room or backstage. The kids can be picked up by you from the assigned green rooms or venue after the entire program is over. Please do not cover the stage by standing up or obstructing the view of others for clicking pictures, as there is a professional photographer who will record the entire event. And photos and videos will be available for all the parents to view. There's live streaming of the program as well. Now, without any further ado, I would like to invite our student host to begin the program. Thank you.
A very good evening and warm welcome to everyone assembled here. Today, I, Diya,
and I, Abhik,
take the privilege to welcome the august gathering to the very special and spectacular evening as we celebrate the annual day of our school, Chrysalis, the Change.
We commence our program by extending a warm welcome to all the distinguished dignitaries who have taken out their valuable time to be here to motivate us. We also welcome the parents who have graciously accepted to be amongst us today.
I take the privilege to welcome our honorable chief guests. We also warmly welcome the guests of honor, our exemplary principal ma'am, Mrs. Sunita Rao. Welcome to all the dignitaries, and thank you all for your esteemed presence.
As it is rightly said, a ray of light is a ray of hope. Let's leave the darkness and step towards the bright path.
We begin today's program with the traditional lighting of the lamp ceremony as a tribute to Mother Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge. I now request all the esteemed guests to proceed towards the dais to light the lamp and symbolically inaugurate this program.
Now, let us see God's blessings to start with. Invocation is a form of supplication to seek the Lord's blessings. Invoking God to an auspicious occasion is an appeal for assistance. Now, I request our choir group to render the invocation song Vatapi Ganapatim as our illustrious guests proceed with the lighting of the lamp ceremony. Thank you, friends, for the melodious rendition.
How lovely is this evening, and so is the ambience and aura surrounding it. Soon, the colors of this merriment will unfold and will transport us to another world.
We now invite our Honorable Principal Ma'am, Mrs. Sunita Rao, to address the gathering. Please welcome her with a round of echoing applause.
A very good afternoon to the august gathering here. We've had a spectacular and majestic annual day function this morning, hosted by preschool and junior school. And now we are embarking on the very special showcasing of our primary and middle school students of Delhi Public School, Mahendra Hills. A warm welcome to all members seated here in this wonderful auditorium. Delhi Public School, Mahendra Hills, the founder school which retained its glorious reputation of Delhi Public School, blend of culture, tradition, and modernity. Completing 16 years and entering into the 17th year, did have many vicissitudes in the academic forefront. Digitalization crept into the curriculum, and the transaction of teaching learning adopted Howard Gardner's multiple intelligences and differentiated instruction to address individualistic needs and provide personalized education to each child in the portals of Delhi Public School. It is our endeavor to ensure holistic growth with integrated self-principles to liberate the innate potential of every child and shape them to an all-round personality and global citizen. As time flipped its pages, the school filled its canvas with tireless pride. With each stroke of brush, it grew a step closer to making its own masterpiece. In fact, the headmistress, Ms. Neetu, will take pride and privilege in sharing the few milestones and laurels and accolades that the school children have brought into us in the year 2019-20. We all face changes every day, whether it is a simple change or expected change. Change affects us all, and we each deal with change differently. This is the only thing that is constant in life, the only thing we can be sure will happen. Keeping in mind the effect and impact of transformation in one's life, we have to embrace change as an opportunity for continuous renewal and growth. We're delighted to have you all amidst us on this special annual day with primary and middle school students celebrating change, and aptly titled as Chrysalis, the transformation, from the time immemorial, showcasing the evolution of changes in all aspects of human life through dance and drama. The theme of our annual function talks about change and evolution of humankind with a changing time. Our team of students and teachers are all set to put up a spectacular show. On this wonderful occasion, it's my proud privilege to welcome the august gathering on the dais. Our chief guest for today, Shri Swaranjit Sen, former DGP. Thank you so much, sir. In spite of your busy schedule, you have accepted and acceded to our invite, and you have graced the occasion today. We also will be having guests of honor, Shri Vinay Chand, Joint Commissioner of Forest Department, and Dr. Kiran Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Radiology, Winston, USA, joining us soon. It's my proud privilege to introduce our chief guest for today, Shri Noel Swaranjit Sen, IPS retired, former Director General of Police. He is a graduate of St. Stephen's College, Delhi. He joined the Indian Army in 1967, won the gold medal and Sword of Honor in the 5th Short Service Regular Commission, and served in the Army till 1973, participating in the 1971 Indo-Pak Bangladesh War. He joined the Indian Police Service, IPS, in 1973, retiring in 2006 as Director General of Police, DGP of Andhra Pradesh. His brainchild is the Andhra Pradesh Special Protection Force, which provides security for vital and sensitive government establishments. He has held key posts while in service, such as Superintendent of Police, Kurnool and Guntur districts, DG Fire Services, Principal Secretary, Home Department, and Menace of Naxal, Mayost, in addition to many other distinguished achievements. Post-retirement from the IPS, he was appointed as chairman of the Andhra Pradesh State Tourism Development Corporation, as well as chairman of National Institute of Tourism and Hospitality Management. Sir is currently the chairman of Christian Chamber of Commerce and Industry and chief advisor of Andhra Pradesh Private Security Association. It is indeed a proud privilege to have you as our chief guest, sir, and we look forward to you addressing the august gathering here today. Please accord a warm welcome. Let this auditorium reverberate with your applause. Thank you so much. I'm sure I will await the presence of the guests of honor to welcome them. It's indeed very special for me to mention on this stage our management members, our beloved chairman, Sir Shri M. Kumareya, sir, and Director Pallavi ma'am, who are going to be joining us shortly. Management members, the Vice Chairman, Sir Shri T. Bhimsen, sir, Treasurer, Mr. Pranay, who's also going to be joining us very soon. We have the Vice Principal, Ms. Nandita from Nacharam. She's here today. And Ms. Kiran Khanna, who is the Headmistress of Mahendra's branch, is now the Vice Principal of Delhi Public School, Nadargul, our own school. It's a warm pleasure to have you join us, and it's very special for me to accord a warm welcome to our very dear parents and grandparents, without whose constant cooperation, collaboration, and support, we would not be reaching the highest of excellence as we are doing each day in the educational arena being provided by Delhi Public Schools. Thank you so much. We accord a warm welcome. May my team join together to put your hands together to accord a warm welcome to our very dear parents. I'm sure some of you were here today with your younger children showcasing on the occasion of Annual Day this morning, but still, I still take the privilege of sharing one or two very important projects that I did this morning. First of all, we're very proud to share that Delhi Public Schools of Mahendra's, Nacharam and Nadargul are the first of the schools in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, and as far as I know, even Karnataka and Tamil Nadu, to be accredited with not just ISO 9001, which we did way back in 2010, but recently, just 3 months before, we were accredited with new standards, ISO 45001, Occupational Health and Safety Management System, and ISO 21001, Educational Organizations Management System Standard. Yes, that does deserve a round of applause, because these accreditations mean that all our campuses are stepping up the bar or standards of systems and processes, and especially towards a safe and secure school. And I leave you with a very important mission that we've all embarked into, especially thanks to the alumni batch of students from Nacharam who gave this as a legacy to us 4 years before in the form of a cyclathon, cycling for a cause, run for a cause called Wheelathon. And this year we've announced it through a press meet to be hosted on Sunday, 15th of December. Each year, the cycling and run was for a social cause in terms of cycling for fitness, cycling for conservation of environment, cycling for sustainable goals, cycling through a smoke-free city, or cycling through a drug-free city. And this particular year, it is Save Water Mission. And I'm so proud to share that we've taken up the pledge and the mission given to us by CBSE Delhi, in which it's advocated that each and every member of the family, all the students of Delhi Public Schools with the staff members put together, no less than 12,000 members and 4 members in each family put together, if each of us embark on this journey of saving 1 liter of water per day from brushing our teeth till the closure of the day, believe me, we are going to be dedicating and conserving no less than 50,000 liters of water for the society and the future generations. Dear parents, are you with us in this mission of Save Water? I'm so glad to see your hands raised up. Wonderful. Thank you so much. And I'm sure our children are going to grow with such wonderful targets and missions in hand. Thank you. According a warm welcome to all the members. Congratulating all the students, the staff members, and the headmistress of Mahendra Hills for all the preparation and the relentless hard work put in to train our children, to bring in a new skill set, a new confidence, and creativity to the forefront. Thank you so much. Let's sit back and watch the spectacular show. Thank you.
Thank you for your kind words.
As ma'am has rightly said, apart from saving water, we also do our bit in saving plants. So our green friends nurture and help us in many ways to do our bit. To protect our plants, we present saplings as a mark of reverence to our esteemed guests. I invite our principal, Mrs. Sunita Rao ma'am, to present the sapling to our chief guest. Thank you, ma'am.
This evening, we are extremely delighted to have Mr. Swaranjit Singh amongst us. This extraordinary personality does not need any introduction at all. I invite our chief guest, a nobleman with a character of great heights, a prophecy of distinctness, and an originator of multifarious notions, to share a few words of wisdom with us. Please welcome Mr. Swaranjit Singh with a huge round of applause.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Thank you. Ms. Sunita Rao, distinguished and very beautiful ladies on the dais, and exceptional parents, and even more exceptional children who are putting up this show. It's a very important day for the school management. Basically, the day belongs to the institution, and very often the chief guest, like me, plays a spoiler by hogging the limelight with long speeches and nostalgic memories. I hope I will be able to speak without boring everyone. I'm impressed with the plethora of academic subjects, co-curricular activities, and community service activities which I have learnt about through the school magazine. The spectrum of subjects covered by Delhi Public School are indeed very vast and address almost all facets of future life that any young person needs to follow by his own choice and volition, or on the prompting of his peers and parents. There is no doubt that the management and faculty required to address the needs of this spectrum of subjects must be very committed and competent, and I compliment them from the bottom of my heart. Interface and interaction between the principal and the administration, including staff, on the one side and the students on the other side, which the institution achieves through student cells, as I've gained from the magazine, is indeed innovative initiative, which in the long run will enable nurturing the required leadership skills in those who pass out from the portals of this institution. Now, one thing I would like to share with you all, and that is that I was associated as a student with the original and the only that time Delhi Public School that was in Mathura Road, Delhi. I think the society started sometime around the 1940s. And I think majority of, I suppose, parents also would not have been born when I was a student of Delhi Public School. I am talking about 1960. From there, this society and its branches have expanded so much and gained such great reputation that I am proud to have been a student in those early days. Those days were great as far as children are concerned because we studied in tents. I was in the 9th class then. And every time during the monsoon, the tents would either collapse or leak or be flooded. We looked forward to that because instantly we got a holiday. Such was the situation in those days. But today, I'm glad to see that the school has been able to make students conscious of the fact that they have to pursue excellence to get ahead in life. The push for power has come to shove these days, as you all must have seen from the wretched way in which the Maharashtra government managed its affairs and what a mess politically was made by all and sundry who are involved in the future of Maharashtra. God alone knows what ultimately will happen. The most of us either pushing or shoving to gain excellence, which is something that should be avoided. I might point out the difference between a passion for excellence and a passion for power. The desire for excellence is a gift of God, much needed in society. It is characterized by respect for quality and a yearning to use this God-given gift in a way that pleases not only self, but everyone, and especially the Almighty God. There is a canyon of difference between doing your best to glorify the gifts that you're given and doing whatever it takes to glorify yourself. This is where people pursuing excellence do fail. The quest for excellence is a mark of maturity. And that is what one should realize. So, I feel that through all the activities which has been shown in the magazine, the quest for excellence, which should incite and excite every student, will be achieved with the correct goals in mind. There are certain principles which I have felt very precious and which have always helped me to conduct my life in a way that is honorable and pleasing, even though as a police officer doing a job you often are involved in displeasing people. But as long as you can control your emotions, your desires, I think any police officer can do a good job. One of the principles that I've always followed and keep repeating again and again to everyone is what my father taught me, and that is, cut your coat according to your cloth. Don't try to aspire for something which is impossible, but rely on the gifts which are given to you and accordingly target what you want to achieve in life. People go today for very, very expensive goods. Why, I can't understand. The costliest clock, after all, can show only 60 minutes in every 1 hour. So an efficient clock or a efficient watch is far more preferable than the great Rolexes and others that people go after. I'm sorry if some of you are wearing it. I don't mean to offend you. But I'm just talking about what my preferences in life have been. You see, again, people try to chase something that they cannot achieve. I call it chasing rainbow. You chase rainbow, but it will not give you a climb. So we have to so conduct our life that while we are pursuing excellence, we should know how far we can go and what are the God-given gifts in us that will give the desired results. Another point which has been very important to me in life is religion. I have always believed in the religion that I belong to, and that is Christianity, and what it teaches you. I am not saying that this is the final religion that anyone can follow, but religion as such does have importance in everything you do in life. And if this thing is inculcated in the children, I think they will lead a better life and be better people in society. It says a man without a religion is a horse without a bridle, uncontrolled, uncontrollable, cannot be trained, cannot be made to go in the right direction. So religion is very, very important, and I would like that whichever religion one belongs to, you must consciously try to follow that rather than, let me say, rather than these wretched Nityanands who claim to be Swamis. We have enough of them, and they have brought such disgrace to our country that we should keep only to the religion. And there are plenty of scriptures. We should believe in that and not in these people who are like present-day Satans. Another thing is the chasing after wealth. People chase after wealth, and when they have wealth, they spend it on their health. It is better to remain fit, and that you can do without any other help You can do it yourself by ensuring that you put in just a little bit of practice. Yes, sure. I've finished now. 1 second. So, friends, yeah, you please come forward. I seem to have incited somebody. The last thing is, time is precious. Very often, when VIPs come, please come. When VIPs are invited to places, they take their own time to come. How many man hours are being wasted? Time is precious, and if this idea can be inculcated in the children, it'll be great. Friends, just like a river stream is kept alive by its tributaries, bringing in fresh water and enriched by minerals and flavors of the land, an educational institution needs to welcome and adopt innovative methods of updating inputs for the students, and that too seems to be very aptly addressed by Delhi Public School. I wish to congratulate the principal, the staff members, and the students on this great day, the annual day, and I hope that the standards that they have raised will keep rising always. There was some gentleman. Thank you.
Our guest of honor, Mr. Vinay Chand, is here. I request the principal ma'am to felicitate him by giving him a sapling. Welcome to the gathering, sir. Can we all give him a round of applause? Guest of honor, Mr. Kiran, is here. I request our principal ma'am to hand over the sapling to him and welcome him. Welcome to the gathering, sir. Can we all welcome him with a round of applause, please? I request all the dignitaries to proceed towards their seats as we begin our program now. Thank you all.
Hey Amal, don't you think dance is mostly considered as a feminine form of art? But Shiva, who is the Lord of the Lords, the Destroyer, and the Transformer, is also known as the Lord of Dance, the Natraja.
Shiva Tandava Stotram is a stotra that describes Shiva's power and beauty. Bhanvi, I have a fact for you. Devotees believe that one may achieve anything by mere recitation of the lines of the Shiva Tandava Stotram.
Yes, Amal, you were right. Now, to depict this wonderful dance form, we present our little devotees of Shiva
with the Shiva Tandava Stotram. Welcome the all-boys troupe of TPSMH to present their performance, the Dance Divine.
जलप्रवाहपावितस्तरे घरेवलम्ब्यलम्बिताम्बुजङ्गमन्निनादमट्टमर्वयं चकार चण्डताण्डवं तनोतु न शिव शिवं जटाकटाः सम्भ्रमभ्रमन्निलिम्पनिर्जरी विलोलवीचि वल्लरी विराजमानमोधरी धगद्धगद्धगज्ज्वलल्ललाटकट्टभावके किशोरचन्द्रशेखरे रतिप्रदक्षिणम् धराधरेन्द्रनन्दिनी विलासबन्धुबन्धुरा स्फुरद्दिगन्तसन्तति प्रमोदमान मानसे कृपाकटाक्षधोरणी निरुद्धदर्दरापदि क्वचित् दिगम्बरे मनो विनोदमेतु वस्तुनि जटाभुजङ्गपिङ्गळस्फुरद्भणामणिप्रवाहदम्ब कुङ्कुमद्रव प्रलिप्तदिग्वधूमुखे मदान्तसिन्धुरस्फुरत्पगुत्तरीय मेदुरे मनो विनोदमद्भुतं विबद्धु भूतकद्धरी ॐ नमः शिवाय सदा शिवं भजाम्यहं सदा शिवं भजाम्यहम् ॐ नमः शिवाय गदानिलिम्पनिर्झरी निकुञ्जकोठरे वसन्ति मुक्तदुर्मते सदा शिरस्तमञ्जलिं वहन्ति लोललोललोचनोललामबालनन्दका शिवेति मन्त्रमुच्चरन् कदा सुखी भवाम्यहम् इमं हि नित्यमेव मुक्तमुत्तमोत्तमं स्तवं पठन् स्मरन् भ्रुवन्धरो विशुद्धिमेति सन्ततं हरे गुरौ सुभक्तिमाशु याति नान्यथा गतिं विमोहनं हि देहिनां सुशङ्करस्य विमोहनं हि देहिनां सुशङ्करस्य चिन्तनम्
Wasn't that a mesmerizing performance? Let's give them a huge round of applause.
The only constant in life is change, quoted Heraclitus. We all face changes every day, whether it is a simple change or expected change. Change affects us all, and we each deal with the change differently. This is the only thing that is constant in life. The only thing we can be sure will happen. No matter the change we experience, how we embrace that change will forever impact how we are able to live with the change.
Keeping in mind the effect and impact of transformation in one's life, we have to embrace change as an opportunity for continuous renewal and growth. We are delighted to have you amongst us on this special annual day, celebrating change, and aptly titled as Chrysalis, the transformation. From the time immemorial, showcasing the evolution of changes in all aspects of human life through dance and drama.
I am sure you will witness beautiful performances by our exuberant ditsads this evening as they unravel the mystical dances from our primitive ancestors to the modern transformators.
Dear parents, there are lots of seats on the balcony. I request you to move towards the balcony, please. I see many parents standing. If you can move towards the balcony. Time is free, but it's priceless. Almost any object has a relationship with time through its own history. In many ways, time is a gateway to understanding and appreciating how world cultures perceive human experience. मंजिल मिल ही जाती है एक दिन, ये कोई मुकद्दर के खेल नहीं होते. अगर कोशिश ही ना करे इंसान, तो कभी कामयाबी से मेल नहीं होते. The theme of our annual function talks about change and evolution of humankind. So let us watch a ballet presentation by Shreya, Sana and Ritisha of class 7, focusing on the significance of change and transforming oneself with time, with the voice over done by Chaitanya and Sahana.
I am the immortal time.
I was born along with the universe.
I was there earlier. I am here now and will be present in all eras to come.
Since time immemorial, there have been many conquests to rule the planet Earth.
Millions of years ago, dinosaurs used to rule the earth.
But they couldn't adapt with the changing times.
And so, they perished.
Then humans, the direct sons and daughters of the mighty gods, started dominating the earth.
And hence began one such conquest which saw many civilizations rise and fall.
Romans pride and then the Greeks might.
The Mughals rose their empire to the hill, and then the British Empire saw the sun set on them.
And I have been a witness to all of this.
As I am immortal and neutral.
All these civilizations, dynasties and empires learned how to conquer.
But they could never learn how to sustain their victories by changing with the times.
Those who do not learn how to change with the times, time changes them.
And once again, today, the time is changing.
But before I tell you how bright the future will be,
I want to ask you 3 fundamental questions.
do you have the courage to change? Himmat hai?
Do you always want to remain on the top? Are you passionate enough? Junoon hai?
The last and the most important question. Are you ready to change with the times? Taiyar hai?
If your answers are yes,
Then, behind yesterday's success
today's victory,
and tomorrow's conquest,
there is only one strategy: change.
change first in your thoughts and then in your actions.
If you are with me, then the time is on your side.
Then, whatever the times may be, you will succeed.
Thank you for their mesmerizing and magical performance. So, kids, get ready for all the excitement and delight. Save up energy, folks, because today we're going to catch sight of some great dances, dramas, and performances. Some great flair. So, let's gear up for a striking beginning of the show.
Hold your breath for our first performance. Yes, our school choir is going to draw the strings of our hearts and add their soothing voice to cherish our souls by rendering a beautiful song titled The Miracles of Life. Let us invite our school choir with a huge round of applause.
have a 3 minutes distance and the wetting padala. Somebody, one person hold it, okay? Any one person hold it. I'm holding it. Okay, yeah. Hold it here, okay? Sing a little louder. This should be a distance.
In the middle of lesson.
I request the parents who are standing near the doors to please take your seats. You can go upstairs to the balcony, please. There are many seats there. You can sit there, please.
Thank you, friends, for that melodious rendition. A huge round of applause for the beautiful performance.
Zara, do you know who were the first to dance? Humans or animals?
Sorry, Vikhyat, I don't have an answer for your question. But I read that as cultures evolved and changed, there was evolution in dance forms as well. And this evening, we will explore and witness the evolution of dance forms from the historic era to the modern digital era of today. We dance for laughter, we dance for tears, we dance for madness, we dance for fears, we dance for hopes, we dance for screams. We are the dancers, we create dreams, quoted Albert Einstein.
Dance is more than the exploring of different ways to make a shape or learning a series of steps to music. It is a way of moving that uses the body as an instrument of expression and communication. People often suggest dancing as an example of activities that are uniquely human.
All cultures enjoy moving to the beat, but we are beginning to discover we are not the only ones with rhythm. Other animals like to get into the groove. Few animals are able to have rhythm such as people do. Parrots and elephants are reported to have this ability. However, it is possible that some primates do.
You're right. So let us watch our ancestors in action with the next performance titled the Big Bang Buddies, the Apes Dance. So let's welcome them.
Wow, that was an energetic and thunderous performance. Thank you all for that wonderful show.
Jingalala Jingalala.
What happened, Tamanna? You seem to be in a tribal mode, scouting and hunting for something?
Actually, Samir, do you know, tribal dances are inspired by the tribal folklore. Each ethnic group has its own distinct combination of myths, legends, tales, proverbs, ballads, folk songs, folk dance, and folk music. Tribal hunt dances have at different degrees of prominence. A tribal society is essentially a self-contained system. Dressed in animal skins and elaborate plumage, tribals perform dances that will ensure the renewal of the land, the king, and the people. Gestures and facial expressions are used in some narrative dances.
Tribal and folk dances are the best way to explore the vast cultural landscape of any country. Let us watch how the tribals develop their dancing skills and style their unique way of dancing through our next performance, titled The Ignited Spirits. Wow, really incredible performance. Can we all give them a huge round of applause?
Dia, I have a fact for you. After exploring the forest, humans started to cultivate lands near water bodies, and the lands flourished because of the hard work and the magic of the farmers.
Yes, you're right, Abhi. As it is rightly said, a farmer is a magician who produces money from the mud. The ultimate goal of farming is not the growing of crops, but the cultivation and perfection of human beings. Farmers are important contributors of a society.
You're right, Dia. The farmers' dance is seen mostly at special festivals and folk art competitions, but can also be observed from time to time on village holidays and at major village events in rural areas.
The dances are usually performed in particular during planting and harvesting to give encouragement to the farmers and to provide them with a beat to work by. So let us welcome the class 5 to 7 group showcasing the farmers' dance titled Dance in Your Dream. It showcases how the farmers go on with their daily routine of planting, plowing and harvesting the crop through this dance.
అన్నా రైతన్నా మాయన్నా రైతన్నా మా నెత్తురు నీవే సత్తువ నీవే అన్నా రైతన్నా అన్నా రైతన్నా మాయన్నా రైతన్నా మా నెత్తురు నీవే సత్తువ నీవే అన్నా రైతన్నా నీవు నాగలి పట్టినప్పుడే నాగరికత మాకొచ్చిందంటూ వచ్చిందంటూ వేగు చుక్కవై మొలచితివయ్యా భూమిని సాగు చేసితివయ్యా నీ కాడికి దండం వేడికి దండం కాడిని మోసని ఎడ్లకు దండం వేడిని బట్టని చేతికి దండం కూడును పెట్టని కాళ్లకు దండం అన్నా రైతన్నా మాయన్నా రైతన్నా మా నెత్తురు నీవే సత్తువ నీవే అన్నా రైతన్నా చేసితివయ్యా ఓ కావిళ్ళ కొద్దీ కష్టాలొచ్చిన కడవల కొద్దీ కన్నీరు బికినా
ఆరు కాలాలు చెమటలో నాని మన్నును అన్నం చేసితివయ్యా కావిళ్ళ కొద్దీ కష్టాలొచ్చిన కడవల కొద్దీ కన్నీరు బికినా
వెన్ను చూపని వీరుడవయ్యా చూపని వీరుడవయ్య ఆకలి తీర్చిన అన్నదాతవు మేడిని బట్టని చేతికి దండం మేడిని బట్టని చేతికి దండం కూడును పెట్టని కాళ్లకు దండం అన్నా రైతన్నా మాయన్నా రైతన్నా మా నెత్తురు నీవే సత్తువ నీవే అన్నా రైతన్నా చల్లని చూపు సూర్యుడయ్యలోని శ్రమైక శక్తి భూదేవంతా ఓర్పును నీవు వారసత్వముగా పొందినవయ్యా
చందమామలోని చల్లని చూపు సూర్యుడయ్యలోని శ్రమైక శక్తి భూదేవంతా ఓర్పును నీవు వారసత్వముగా పొందినవయ్యా
చేడిని బట్టని చేతికి దండం మేడిని బట్టని చేతికి దండము కూడును పెట్టని కాళ్లకు దండం అన్నా రైతన్నా మాయన్నా రైతన్నా మా నెత్తురు నీవే సత్తువ నీవే అన్నా రైతన్నా అన్నా రైతన్నా రైతన్నా మా నెత్తురు నీవే సత్తువ నీవే అన్నా రైతన్నా సంఘం శక్తే శరణమయ్యా సంఘం శక్తే శరణమయ్యా సమాయత్తమై కదలి రామయ్యా మేడిని బట్టని చేతికి దండం మేడిని బట్టని చేతికి దండం కూడును పెట్టని కాళ్లకు దండం అన్నా రైతన్నా మాయన్నా రైతన్నా మా నెత్తురు నీవే సత్తువ నీవే అన్నా రైతన్నా మా నెత్తురు నీవే సత్తువ.
Wow, that was indeed a magical performance. Let's give it up for them, everyone.
Bhanvi, is that you? Why are you wearing that mask? You? Me? Oh, I quit. What is it that you're trying to tell me?
Oh, Amal, the most important thing in communication is hearing what isn't said.
I know, Bhanvi. Effective communication can help foster a good relationship.
Even I was trying to communicate through miming. Miming is the art or technique of portraying a character, mood, idea, or narration by gestures and body movements. It's from an ancient Greek farce that depended for effect largely upon ludicrous actions and gestures. Miming involves acting out a story through body motions without the use of speech.
Ah, got it. Wait, look who's here. Students of classes 4 and 5 are here to enact the different modes of communication since the beginning of civilization through miming. Let's welcome the group presenting Connecting People.
Kirdaka junuta, dimta. Kirdaka junuta, dimta. Kirdaka junuta, dumta. Dhum ta na 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 dhum dhum ta na 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 dhum dhum agappa. Dhum dhum ta na na de na 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 dhum dhum agasa. Ragda dhum da 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 di ra na 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 na. Da 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 dhum da 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 dhum da da dhum 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 da na 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 de na 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 dhum. Kirtana dhirana gama gama ma gama pa ma ga sa ni sa. Kirtana dhirana gama gama ma gama pa ma ga sa ni sa. Kirtana dhirana gama gama ma gama pa ma ga sa ni sa.
खुशी का प्याम कहीं कहीं दर्द लाया डाकिया डाक लाया डाकिया डाक लाया
Well, that was impressive and interesting. A huge round of applause they truly deserve.
Parents, I request you to please take
I
your
now
seats.
request our Honorable Headmistress Ma'am, Mrs. Neetu Gupta Puri, to share the annual report of our school and give us a sneak peek into the glorious year gone by.
A very good evening to everyone present here. Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Swaranjit Sen, former DGP, revered guests of honor, Mr. Vinay Chand, Joint Commissioner of Forest Department, Mr. Kiran Kumar, PhD, Assistant Professor, Department of Radiology, our Chairman Sir, our Vice Chairman Sir, Mr. Bhimsen Ji, Director Ma'am Pallavi Ji, Mr. Pranay, Management Member, our Vice Principal Ma'am, Mrs. Nandita, our former Headmistress, Ms. Kiran, presently Vice Principal of Nadargul Branch, our beloved Principal Ma'am, Mrs. Sunita Rao, our special guests of the day, dear parents, staff, and my dearest students. A warm welcome to the august and stately gathering present over here. It's a moment of pride for me to present the annual report, highlighting the achievements and giving an explicit peep into the eventful year gone by, which has been full with a plethora of activities, both on academic and co-curricular front. Before that, I would like to quote few lines from the Robert Frost poem, The Road Not Taken. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. At DPS, we believe in the same philosophy of taking roads less traveled to challenge ourselves and our students so that we are ready to face a ever-challenging global scenario. To start with, the year 2018-19 was for individualized growth, and everyone from the children right to their teacher, staff, and parents have put their heart and soul in achieving it. It will not be an exaggeration if I tell that it was an year of accolades. To begin with, our children have enriched themselves by partaking in many prestigious projects and brought laurels to our esteemed organization. I feel proud to announce that we bagged the trophy for Swachh Green School at the national level and the best performing school at the state level. Two of our students, Dhanvi Jain and Shreyash Parida of class 2 and 1 respectively, participated in the National Swachh Graha project and proved themselves by fetching the best performance trophy at national level along with a cash prize of ₹1,000 each. Apart from this, 5 of our students won Achievers Award along with a cash prize of ₹300 each. 6 students won Consolation Awards along with a cash prize of ₹150. Each at national level, the teacher in charges, Miss Nikhat and Miss Ria, won Star Teachers Award with a cash prize of ₹2,500 for successfully completing the projects. Dear parents, clap for your children and our children. These are the deeds done by our children only, so we must appreciate them. We had also participated in the Karo Sambha project, which is initiated by the tech-enabled, environmentally beneficial and socially responsible e-waste producer responsibility organization, PRO. The project stressed upon the need to reduce e-waste, and our students ran awareness campaigns through street plays, social media, and conducted awareness drives. Our teacher, Miss Avanya, won the Best Executive Toolkit certificate, and one of the students won the trophy for Maximum E-Waste Collector. Keeping up with the school's vision of internationalism and changing educational scenario globally, our students had the opportunity to visit NASA and Dubai on an educational trip. They also had the opportunity to interact with Russian school students as part of cultural exchange program, extending our teaching learning milieu. We are visited by DPS Srinagar teachers who had spent a day exchanging their teaching visions and methodologies with our students. We also organized coaching classes for the Cambridge exams, and our endeavor reflected in the results as all our students passed with distinction. This year also, many of our students have enrolled for the same. Many students took part in different Olympiad exams and have attained good results, with a large number making it to the second level and beyond. To mention few of our achievements, in NELTUS exams for English language, Ritisha of class 6 secured all India second rank, and class group of 6 and 7 bagged fourth rank all over India. Please clap for our children. Two students, Devanshi Kaushik, class 3, Ritisha, class 6, secured topper rank across the city, also won a prize of 2,500 in ACT exam. Ritisha of class 6 and Prince of class 7 were awarded tablets for being the top rankers for the exam conducted by NIE School Edition. Janvi received the SIP Abacus Toppers Trophy as a cash prize of 25,000 at national level. All these and a few others helped in attain our objective with success in ample measure. Apart from academic excellence, our students proved their mettle in co-curricular as well as other areas. To name a few, Darsh Malani of class 6 is the youngest member of Telangana Artists Association. He was awarded the Best Entertaining Artist of the Year in Consistency Award category at Telangana's Virtuoso Award 2019. His name is mentioned in the Asia Book of Records at Grandmaster, India Book of Records as an adept magician, and we are looking forward to see his name in the Guinness World Book Records, and we wish him best of luck. Among our young achievers in arts and painting are Sana of class 7 and Devanshi of class 4, who bagged first and second prizes in Telangana State Painting Competition. Vaishnavi of prep class is the youngest singing sensation of our school, who has started lending her voice to the regional movies too. Sports are special for the holistic and inclusive development of the child. We organize the sports day to instill the spirit of sportsmanship and team spirit among students. The highlight of the year was the introduction of triathlon, which encompasses swimming, cycling, and running over some distance. The triathletes competed for the fastest overall course completion time. It was a fair test of endurance. Our sports stars also won accolades in state-level swimming and skating championships. Telangana State Level 6 Inter-District Skating Championship, following students have participated and won gold, silver, and bronze medals. Aditi, 4 gold medals. Chunit, 4 gold medals. Jaydev, 1. Srinidhi, 1. Joanna Rose, 1. Rishika Reddy, 1. Rishika, 1. Ansh Aroda, 1. Abdul Kasim, 1. Farhan, 1. Jaskaran, 1. These are all gold medals. Please clap for them. Now it's a list of silver medals. Sripath, Shubh, Kushang, Shreyas. And then comes bronze medals. Sai Chandra, Ritisha, Arushi, MG Rashmi. And the final list for the state level is not yet declared. We are hoping around 10 to 12 students to get the state level competitions. Then we have Mr. Bhargav of class 6, who has qualified for national swimming competition. He is a state and district level champion in under 14 category. He has participated in freestyle stroke, 100 meter, 200 and 400 and won first and second prizes respectively at both state and district level championships. He was selected for national CBSE clusters too. Our cricket team played some inter-school matches, including the famous annual MKS cricket held at Nacharam. It has been a small beginning, and I wish them greater achievements in future. Mr. Taha of class 7 is a cricket champion from our school with a quite few laurels in his kitty. He has won the Man of Match trophy in under 20 league in Hyderabad district, Man of Series trophy in under 13 league in the Shara Cup, and Best Batsman in under 18 league in Pongal Cup. He has been selected as the captain of under 20 India versus Sri Lanka match to be held in Sri Lanka on December 2019. Dear parents, it's not a normal achievement. He has achieved a lot. Please clap for him. In the field of research and development and scientific inquiry, the students participated in Science Conference CII at Novotel. They also submitted their projects with the Atal Tinkering Lab. There were opportunities given to many students for participating in different inter-school competitions at other schools like Meridian, Suchitra Academy, Indus World, DPS Nacharam, Nadagul, and many more. Our students came out with flying colors, winning many medals and prizes in different categories. Every year, we also conduct one such inter-school competition called Nepunya with extensive participation from other schools. Here also, this year again, our students brought accolades to the school by winning the competitions in most of the categories. Our students of class 1 to 6 enjoyed their visit to the botanical gardens to learn about our green friends. Class 7 students went to the water harvesting theme park. The trips proved to be a good experiential learning for our students. Every year, a fire drill is organized to make the students aware of fire emergencies and also to learn how to escape without any casualties in such untoward circumstances. As an important ritual of the school, this year too we invited the fire department personnel to hold the mock drill. They came and talked to the students while showcasing how the engine works and highlighting the procedures. Every month, we have started posting the students' monthly academics and other activities report through our studies software. We have received feedbacks which help us to improve. As far as possible, we are striving to respond from our end within 48 hours. A special thanks to the parents who are sending appreciation letters. It motivates us and does help boost our morale, besides reinforcing that we are at the right track. Teachers are being sent regularly to get updated with the latest educational programs and methodologies to the DPS Society workshops. Apart from the society organized sessions, teachers are encouraged to participate in other workshops and training sessions too. My sincere thanks to the management for always being a big support in all our endeavors. We now have a strength of more than 1,200 students. It is wonderful seeing almost more than 1,000 parents coming to see what their wards have been working at since last 3 weeks. The planning was such that at no time academics was affected. The staff and the students have worked relentlessly for these last few days, and now you will soon be witnessing their performances. And a few of them you have already witnessed. So dear parents, sit back, relax, appreciate and enjoy all the performances, and let the children know that you are proud of them by letting the hall reverberate with resounding applause. Please. Now, I would like to conclude my speech again with few lines of one of the poems of Robert Frost, Stopping by the Woods in a Snowy Evening. Woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
As means of communication advanced, types of dance forms also evolved from tribal to folk in many countries of the world, including India. As we all are aware, India is a land of varied cultures and traditions. Diversities in all spheres make Indian culture quite unique. Indian folk and tribal dances are a product of different socio-economic setups and traditions evolved over ages.
In India, we have festivals and celebrations virtually every day, and dances are performed to express joy and festivity. Indian folk and tribal dances are simple dances and are performed for every possible occasion, like the birth of a child, a wedding, the arrival of seasons, and some old social customs.
So, it's time for our next piece of entertainment, the folk dance performance, the Dhimsa, which was originated in the Koraput district in the Odisha state, but has almost become an official dance of the eastern Andhra Pradesh.
So, dear audience, please put your hands together to welcome the class 5 to 7 group dancing to the tunes of the Dhimsa beats, the rhythmic joy. was an amazing and awestruck performance. Nothing can come at par with the beauty and classiness of our heritage.
It's common knowledge that in India, different types of dances have been born and glorified the country. But there were changes in dance forms from tribal to folk to semi-classical.
Each dance type has taken shape with the specific time and the atmosphere around. The steps and moves of semi-classical dance are not as complex or intricate as pure classical forms. They are fun and fluid and adopt more contemporary feel and steps.
So let's welcome the students of Vibrant Class 4 to 6 who are here with their amazing performance, Magic of Ankle Bells, a Ras Leela of Lord Krishna and his Gopikas, a beautiful semi-classical dance which is a blend of cosmic tune and divine music. So let's welcome them.
सुहानी मस्त चांदनी रात सुहानी मस्त चांदनी मौसम ये अलबेला है
रात सुहानी मस्त चांदनी मौसम ये अलबेला है रास रचाए नटखट कान्हा लीला घर की लीला है
रात सुहानी मस्त चांदनी मौसम ये अलबेला है रास रचाए नटखट कान्हा लीला धर की लीला है सबका बोले मोहन मैं हूँ सबका प्रेम का रंग निराला है बोले मोहन मैं हूँ सबका प्रेम का रंग निराला है रास रचाए नटखट कान्हा लीला घर की लीला है
Wow, the performance really proved as icing on the cake for this event. What a marvelous show. Please give them a huge round of applause.
I love dancing. And do you know, Abik? Dance is an expression of emotions. For some, it's a symbol of happiness. For some, it's entertainment. And for some, it is life. India presents many different styles of classical dance. each of which relates to different parts of the country. Each form represents the ethos of a particular region or group of individuals.
You're right, Dia. Representing the Indian culture and tradition, our students of classes 3 to 7 are here to showcase 7 different classical dance forms like Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi, Odissi, Manipuri, Mohiniyattam, Kathak, and Kathakali. So please welcome them with the show titled Precious Petals.
That was awesome and speaks of sophistication and grace. Please give them a huge round of applause.
Some people think women aren't strong, but as very well said by one of the authors, Diane Mary Child, a woman is the full circle. Within her is the power to create, nurture, and transform.
You are right, Bhanvi. Empowering women is to make them independent in all aspects of mind, thought, rights, and decisions by leaving all the social and family limitations.
Do you know, Zara, that our vibrant history is also a witness of the great accomplishments by women? How women have taken up challenges, exceeded expectations, balanced work and family, have pursued their dreams, and written success stories are very great tales to unfold.
To glorify women in every field and as a tribute to their exemplifying work, let us watch the next performance titled Rise and Shine.
मनवा में मेरे आंधी है उठी और स्तब्ध खड़ी हूँ मैं सांसों में बांध अपनी सांस निशब्द खड़ी हूँ मैं दुनिया से जीती जीती खुद से हारी बस ध्वस्त खड़ी हूँ मैं आईना में और अक्स में मस्त खड़ी हूँ मैं झम 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 जवाब अंतर में गूंजे दिवस रात एक शून्य शून्य भक्ति विशाल माया का मध्यम मंत्र जाल मन की दशा से लड़ती मैं भिड़ती विश्वस्त खड़ी हूँ मैं मेरी लाज मैं हूँ चूनर भी मैं हूँ चूनर पे दाग भी मैं।
कसूर किसी का भी हो पर गलत हम, ऐसा क्यों? बात चाहे जो भी हो पर दाग हमारी चुनर पर ही, ऐसा क्यों?
तू बेबस है, तू कमजोर है, तू लाचार है, तुझसे कुछ नहीं हो पाएगा, तू कुछ कर नहीं सकती।
अभी मुझ में कहीं बाकी था
सर्वभूतेषु शान्तिरूपेण संस्थिता।
आज से अब से आन मेरी मैं तुमको ना छूने दूंगी। जान को चाहे चलनी कर दो, मान को ना छूने दूंगी। आज से अब से आन मेरी मैं तुमको ना छूने दूंगी। जान को चाहे चलनी कर दो, मान को ना छूने दूंगी। छू के देखो दिल मेरा, तुम्हें दिल में अपने भर लूंगी। कदम मिला के देखो तो मैं साथ में तेरे चल दूंगी। पर छेड़ के देखो तुम मुझको, मैं तुमको नहीं छोड़ूंगी। मैं तुमको नहीं छोड़ूंगी। तुमको नहीं छोड़ूंगी। सुमनोहर कांतियुते श्रीधरजने रजने रजनी रजने रजनी करवक्त्रवृते सोनयनावि भ्रमरा 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 भ्रमराधिपते जय जय महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते। ऐगिरि नन्दिनि नन्दितमेदिनि विश्वविनोदिनि नन्दनुते गिरिवरविदे शिरोधिनि वासि विष्णुविलासिनि जिष्णुनुते भगवति हे श्रुतिकन्त कुटुम्बिनि भूरि कुटुम्बिनि भूरि कृते जय जय महिषासुरमर्दिनि रम्यकपर्दिनि शैलसुते।
Confidence and marvelous success. Our principal, Mrs. Sunita Rao ma'am, our vice principal, Mrs. Nandita ma'am, our vice principal Nadagul, Mrs. Kiran Khanna ma'am, our headmistress, Mrs. Neetu Gupta Puri ma'am. These exceptional ladies have proved that they are independent multitaskers, multi-talented, and great role models for us to emulate. So let us invite them on stage with a resounding round of applause for their sheer grit, determination, and great services that they are rendering. We are also honored to have all the lovely ladies amongst us today. who are have their own success stories in their own way and exemplary in their own manner. So can we all stand up and salute all the ladies amongst us? A resounding applause, please. 3 cheers for women empowerment.
Wow, amazing! This performance was a spot-on dedication to all the tough women out there. Let's pledge to ourselves to know such women, to be such women, and to raise such women. Let us invite our school choir to render a song that depicts the qualities of perseverance and passion. Put your hands together for the group presenting the Unstoppable song.
Hey, hey. Hey. Hey.
was such a beautiful recital. How enchanting! A rhyme of taps, an assortment of charming melody and marvelous harmony.
Moving on to our next presentation, let's watch the Indo-Western dance. But before that, let us share a little yarn about this dance form.
It is intricate and it is indeed one of the most admired dance forms in the world. The fusion dance style already paved its way in the Indian Art Gala, and it is definitely adaptable to different themes, different types of music and different moods. But above all, this style of dance started giving scope for individual spontaneity, experimentation and creativity.
Are you aware that this dance form became well accepted all over the world, and it very easily seeped into various other realms of art such as theatre and music?
You're right. So celebrating this intricate dance form are the students of classes 3 to 7 who are here with their amazing performance, rejoicing feet on the tunes of Ranglo, a beautiful medley of dance celebrating the Indo-Western dance style. So let's welcome them.
आज नीचे मोरी भैया मोह किसी रोकी टोकी डगरी उड़ चली साथ मेरी मोरी बतिया मोह कहीं बांध तोरी गदरी बहु सखी संग संग मेरे मन पतंग भागे बहु सखी संग संग मेरे अंग अंग नाचे गाए आज नीचे मोर पैया मोर कैसे टोकी टोकी डगरी उड़ चले साथ मेरे मोर बतिया मोर कहीं बांध तोरे गदरी आस के संग संग मेरे मन पतंग भागे आस के संग संग मेरे अंग अंग नाचे रंगी जैसे सतरंगी महके दुनिया रंगी जैसे सतरंगी रंगी रे गाए संग मोरे सारा जहां नाचे संग मोरे सारा जहां झूमे संग मोरे सारा जहां रंग संग मोरे सारा जहां रंग लो
Wasn't that an amazing performance? Your performance totally fascinated the spectators. Isn't this obvious with the applause?
Now I request our guest of honor, Dr. Kiran, to please speak a few words and address the gathering.
Good evening, everyone. Wow, wow, wow. What a great performance. Really, what a great performance. Me being in US for almost 2 decades brings me back all my memories here. I feel really nostalgic looking all these kids dancing, going back to all my memories when I was in school. Really great, really great. Kudos to all the staff here. Great job, great job. I know how much it takes for a student to dance here. Me being a professor, teaching medical students there, it's not easy. I mean, kids of this age dancing with so much energy takes a lot. Kudos to you all. Congratulations to all the kids, No kid is less, every kid is a hero. One last line, which I really love when I was a kid, and even I teach my students back there, is dream big. Just dream big. No dream is small. Follow your dream. Dream big. Again, the first rankers are not great. The last benchers are not great. Every kid is a hero. Trust me, you'll go places. Believe in yourself. Dream big, dream big, dream big. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I would now invite Mr. Vinay Chand, our guest of honor, to please address the gathering.
Good evening, everybody. Respected chief guest of today's program, former DGP Sen sir, and respected principal moms, and respected teachers, parents, beloved students, and other dignitaries. I wish you all a happy evening once again. It fills my heart with unspeakable joy to be the guest of honor to today's function. Let me share my views about childhood and about learning in my way. Education is all about loving, living, and learning. For me, my child happiness comes first, and learning comes later. Life is a one-time gift of God, and the childhood is the blessed period of life. Hence, I attach importance to the joys of childhood, for I know the beauty of childhood, it can't be brought back and can't be bought back as well. Happy schooling is more important, I believe. Happy learning experience should be part of happy schooling experience. I believe learning takes place everywhere. At home, at school, at market, virtually at every place of student interaction, child's interaction. But happiness comes only at school in the company of fellow students and loving teachers. Here my child is a hero in his own small way. As a 21st century modern parent, I believe every child here is a hero. I just want want his school to identify it and acknowledge it. I say so because our belief in children makes them believe in themselves. As a parent, I support my child and support my children's school. So also, I expect my child's school to support my child and me as well in growing up my child. Together, we grow our children. Together, we move our children ahead. They need guidance and support from both the sides, not control and pressure. I profusely thank the organizers of today's program for calling me as guest of honor and giving me this wonderful opportunity to interact with all of you. Hope and believe the school will carry forward its good efforts, turning kids as leaders of 21st century. I wish all the best for the school team. Thank you once again. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. I request car number TS 09FE9712 to please move away from the parking. TS 09FE9712 and car number AP 29AN0821. You're obstructing the path, I think. Please move the vehicle from there. Thank you.
You don't stop laughing because you grow older. You grow older because you stop laughing.
Humor is such a powerful means of communication, and what not can it tell?
Yes, Vikyat. I think comedy is just more than a pleasant way to pass an evening. Humor more than something to amuse. They are interwoven into the fabric of our everyday existence. Without humor, life would be so boring.
You're right. Hence, let us chuckle a bit and laugh out loud as our students of classes 5 to 7 roll out a comedy play in Hindi titled Basmasur Chaknachur. So let's welcome them.
यह नाटक किसी की धार्मिक भावनाओं को आहत करने के लिए नहीं है, केवल मनोरंजन को ध्यान में रखते हुए इसका मंचन किया गया है। तो आइए देखें कैसे हुआ भस्मासुर चकनाचूर।
होता है। नारद मुनि, अग्निदेव, इंद्रदेव, सूर्यदेव और वायुदेव आते हैं।
ये ओम नमः शिवाय का जाप कौन कर रहा है? नारायण नारायण, ये तो एक राक्षस है जिसका नाम भस्मासुर है और ये शिव जी से वरदान पाने के लिए घोर तपस्या कर रहा है।
अगर भगवान शिव इसकी तपस्या से प्रसन्न हो गए तो पता नहीं ये क्या मांगेगा।
शिव जी तो भोले भंडारी हैं, ये जो मांगेगा वो दे देंगे। कुछ करो वरना घोर अनर्थ हो जाएगा।
आओ हम सब मिलकर इसकी परीक्षा लेते हैं।
लेकिन इसकी परीक्षा लेंगे कैसे?
देखो हम इसकी परीक्षा कैसे लेते हैं। आग, अग्नि,
बारिश, बिजली, आंधी, तूफान,
भूचाल।
नारायण 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 नारायण, मैं किधर जाऊं, मैं किधर जाऊं? नारायण 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 नारायण।
सभी देवता भस्मासुर की तपस्या भंग करने की पूरी कोशिश करते हैं, लेकिन असफल रहते हैं।
प्राणनाथ, आप कहाँ जा रहे हैं?
मेरा एक भक्त घोर तपस्या कर रहा है और मैं उसकी तपस्या से अति प्रसन्न हूँ और उसे दर्शन देने जा रहा हूँ।
ठीक है, अब जाइए।
आंखें खोलो भस्मासुर।
ओम नमः शिवाय।
हम तुम्हारी तपस्या से अति प्रसन्न हैं। मांगो मांगो प्रिय भक्त, क्या वरदान चाहते हो?
यदि आप हमारी तपस्या से प्रसन्न हुए हैं तो हमें ऐसा वरदान दीजिए कि हम जिसके भी सर पर हाथ रखें वो भस्म हो जाए।
ठीक है, ऐसा ही होगा। तथास्तु तथास्तु तथास्तु।
अरे रुकिए प्रभु, आप ऐसे कहाँ जा रहे हैं? हमें प्रमाण चाहिए। आई वांट प्रूफ।
प्रमाण? कैसा प्रमाण?
हम आपके सिर पर हाथ रखकर देखना चाहते हैं कि जो वरदान आपने हमें दिया है वो सच साबित होगा भी या नहीं।
ओ माय गॉड, ये मूर्ख तो मुझे मार ही डालेगा। भागने में ही भलाई है।
प्राणनाथ, आप ऐसे क्यों भाग रहे हैं? किसी कंपटीशन में आपने भाग लिया है क्या?
प्रिया, अभी मत पूछो। अभी एक्सप्लेन करने का टाइम नहीं है, बाद में व्हाट्सएप कर दूंगा।
नारायण 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 नारायण।
नारद, उधर कहाँ जा रहे हो?
सब कुछ नष्ट होने वाला है। नारायण नारायण।
क्या नष्ट होने वाला है? क्या हुआ नारद जी? आप इतने घबराए हुए क्यों हैं?
नारायण नारायण, शिव जी संकट में हैं। उन्होंने भस्मासुर को वरदान दिया कि वह जिसके भी सर पर हाथ रखेगा वो भस्म हो जाएगा, और अब वह शिव जी के पीछे पड़ गए। महादेव को बचाओ। नारायण नारायण।
हम समझ गए। विष्णु जी, अब आप ही कुछ कीजिए।
हाँ प्रभु, केवल आप ही भगवान शिव को भस्मासुर से बचा सकते हैं।
मेरे पास एक उपाय है।
कैसा उपाय?
लगता है मेरे मोहिनी रूप में अवतार लेने का समय आ गया है।
मोहिनी रूप?
अति सुंदर कन्या, अति सुंदर।
नारायण नारायण, ये सुंदरी कौन है?
पहचाना मुझे?
नहीं।
मैं हूँ।
प्रभु, आप इसी रूप में रहा कीजिए, मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है।
अब समय आ गया है भस्मासुर को रोकने का।
नारायण नारायण, मैं किधर जाऊँ? अब मैं किधर जाऊँ? नारायण 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 नारायण। शिव जी रुकिए। अति सुंदर कन्या, वेरी ब्यूटीफुल। हमसे विवाह करोगी?
विवाह तो मैं सिर्फ उन्हीं से करूंगी जो नृत्य में मेरी बराबरी कर सकेगा। लेट मी फिनिश। क्या तुम्हें नृत्य करना आता है?
नृत्य क्या, हम तो सर्वगुण संपन्न हैं।
तो ठीक है, हमारे साथ नृत्य करके दिखाओ।
ये देखो। भस्मासुर? भस्मासुर? नारायण नारायण। वायुदेव, इंद्रदेव, सूर्यदेव, अग्निदेव, आओ देखो, भस्मासुर भस्म हो गया है। देखो, भस्मासुर भस्म हो गया है। नारायण नारायण।
भस्मासुर भस्म हो गया, भस्मासुर भस्म हो गया।
ये शोर कैसा हो रहा है?
महादेव देखिए, भस्मासुर भस्म हो गया, भस्मासुर भस्म हो गया। नारायण नारायण। जो आपके पीछे पड़ा था, नारायण नारायण।
ये कार्य किया किसने?
विष्णु जी ने।
धन्यवाद प्रभु, आपने मुझे बचा लिया। यू सेव मी, अदरवाइज ये भस्मासुर तो मुझे भस्म ही कर देता।
जब जब धर्म की हानि होती है, तब तब मुझे किसी ना किसी रूप में अवतार लेना पड़ता है और अधर्म का नाश करना पड़ता है।
भस्मासुर चकनाचूर। धन्यवाद।
That was a ridiculous show. Thank you all for that uproariously marvelous performance.
I request car number 1347 to be moved, please. 1347 to be moved. Thank you.
Wow, you look lovely in that dress, Tamanna.
Oh, really? Thank you so much, Amal. But you know what? I really love reading fairy tales.
Me too. Let us share some knowledge about 1001 Nights. 1001 Nights is a collection of Middle Eastern folk tales compiled in Arabic during the Islamic Golden Age. In English, 1001 Nights is also known as Arabian Nights. 1001 Nights was collected over many centuries by various authors, translators, and scholars across West, Central, and South Asia. Some tales themselves trace their roots back to ancient and medieval Arabic, Persian, Indian folklore and literature, and relied partly on Indian elements.
What is common throughout all the editions of the Nile is the initial frame story of the ruler, Shahryar, and his wife Shahzadi, and the framing device incorporated throughout the tales themselves. They take us into such a mesmerizing and wonderful time. And my all-time favorite is Aladdin and the Genie story.
Yes, Tamanna, true. It is a classic Arabian tale. Aladdin is a lovable street urchin who meets Princess Jasmine, the beautiful daughter of the Sultan of Agrabah. While visiting her exotic palace, Aladdin stumbles upon a magical oil lamp which unleashes a powerful, wisecracking, larger-than-life genie. As Aladdin and the genie start to become friends, they soon embark on a dangerous mission to stop the evil sorcerer Jafar from overthrowing young Jasmine's kingdom. Is really superb.
Class 7 students are here to entice with a spellbinding fashion show depicting the most loved tale of all time, Aladdin and the Magic Lamp.
caravan camels roam, where you wander among every culture and tongue. It's chaotic, but hey, it's home. When the wind's from the east and the sun's from the west and the sand in the glass is right, come on down, stop on by, hop a carpet and fly to another Arabian night. As you wind through the streets and the fabled bazaars with the cardamom-cluttered stalls, you can smell every spice while you haggle the price of the silks and the satin shawls. Oh, the music that plays as you move through a maze in the haze of your pure delight. You are caught in a dance, you are lost in the trance of another Arabian night. Arabian nights, like Arabian days, more often than not are hotter than hot in a lot of good ways. Arabian nights, like Arabian dreams. This mystical land of magic and sand is more than it seems. There's a road that may lead you to good or to breathe through the power your wish and command. Let the darkness unfold or find fortunes untold. Well, your destiny lies in your hands.
One may enter here. One knows what lies found within the diamond in the rough.
Arabian nights, like Arabian days. They seem to excite, take off and take flight, to shock and amaze. Arabian nights, neath Arabian moons. A fool off his guard could fall and fall hard out there on the dunes.
Exemplary! Such a magical performance! Can we all give them a huge round of applause?
Dia, yesterday I went to watch a Western dance concert. What an incredible show it was. I wish I could dance like them.
You know, Abhi, that modern Western dance is part of this global language and its roots run wide and deep. From soaring ballet leaps to the simple sewing at a high school prom, dance is the wedding of movement to music. It is a means of recreation, of communication, releasing energy, or simply taking delight in the movement itself.
The waltz, ballroom, tap, modern dance, Mexican and Spanish dances prep us up with their loud and foot-tapping music.
Moving on, let us groove to the special medley of Western dance, Spin and Sparkle, which is being performed by the students of classes 3 to 5.
is your game.
You really enthralled audience, guys. A great show. Let's give them a huge round of applause.
Hey, I think our audience need a little lift up now.
Exactly what I was thinking. What if we gave them a little pep up with some robotic music and a rocking dance?
Sure.
Sahana, do you have any idea who invented the robotic dance?
Yes, I do.
So, who is it?
Michael Jackson invented robo dance on stage. He was the pioneer of robo dancing as he invented this form of dance, and others followed and improvised further. It was introduced to the first time to the world in 1975 with the Jackson 5 single Dancing Machine.
Oh, good to know. So let us welcome on stage the DPS robots grooving with this energetic performance titled Dancepiration.
Ponme esa chapa sonar. Ponme esa chapa sonar. Plaquiti, 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 que suene.
Decepticons transform girls. Heartbeat connection. Final battle.
तुम्हारी बेटी के अंदर एक भयानक आत्मा है। तुम्हारी बेटी के अंदर
OMG. Guys, you broke the stumps on the stage. What a marvelous performance.
Before we end our program, still 2 more to go and the fun doesn't stop here. But I would like to call upon our academic coordinator, Mrs. Griselda Rose, to propose the vote of thanks.
one and all. On behalf of the school management, I, Griselda Rose, the academic coordinator, Delhi Public School, Mahendra Hills, would like to propose the vote of thanks to each and everyone who have contributed for the overwhelming success of today's program. I first thank the chief guest, former DGP Swaranjit Sen, who in spite of his busy schedule has graciously accepted our invitation. I extend grateful thanks to our guests of honor, Vinay Chand, Joint Commissioner, Forest Department, Dr. Kiran, Assistant Professor, Radiology, for making it convenient to attend our program. I also extend my sincere thanks to all the parents for their excellent cooperation. We shall remember their contribution in allowing and encouraging us to participate in this program and making it a success. I owe my heartfelt thanks to our Chairman, Sir, Shri Komaraya Garu, Director, Mrs. Pallavi Ma'am, for their constant support and guidance. I render a sincere gratitude to our beloved Principal Ma'am, Mrs. Sunita Rao, who has been our guide and mentor throughout the planning and execution of the whole program. I would like to thank our Vice Principal Ma'ams, Nandita Ma'am and Kiran Ma'am, for being here this evening. I would also like to thank the Administrative Manager, Sarita Ma'am, Admin in charge of Mahendra Hills, Mr. Bhaskar, and his team. Our thanks to Mr. Mehboob and his team for smooth transportation services. I extend a special thanks to our headmistress, Mrs. Neetu Gupta Ma'am, who has planned this program with meticulous care. I thank the CCA in charges, Mrs. Ruby, Anita Ma'am, and others, and the team, PBA in charge, Ms. Sirisha and team members who have made selfless effort to make this day a special and unique one. A special thanks to Ms. Suman Mishra for training the students for the ballet. Any program cannot achieve success without imparting sufficient training to the students. The wonderful dances, flawless performances, and colorful items of our annual day reveal as to how much our beloved teachers have put in their tireless efforts, day and night, in imparting perfect training. I extend my special thanks to all our teachers for training with lot of patience. I would thank the admin department without whose help the grand event would have not been possible. I extend a special thanks to the support staff of our school. I once again thank everyone for their cooperation in making today's show a grand success. Thank you. Parents, a small request. There is a grand finale, and after that, Principal Ma'am would like to address you all after the national anthem. So please be seated. And I would also like to thank Lavanya Ma'am and the technical team. Sorry for forgetting. Without their support, whatever you are able to see is with them. Thank you, Lavanya Ma'am, Vinay Sir, and the team.
Amal, do you like dressing up? Well, who doesn't love dressing up in vibrant and colorful attire? From time immemorial to the present day, clothing has evolved drastically. Fashion, in essence, is the art of transforming a simple attire to one of that of elegance.
Dear audience, we welcome you to our DBS fashion show. We assure you, we have a real treat for you today. In just a few moments, you'll get a chance to see our models displaying some of the greatest fashions, showcasing different attire.
Amal, this show isn't all about looking good though. Today, we will be taking you down the memory lane and depict the changes in dresses from then to now.
So, important guests and audience, please get comfortable and listen good, because I'm sure you don't want to miss a moment of our upcoming presentation, the Transfiguration, by the students of classes 5 to 7.
That was fantastic and fantabulous. Can we all clap for them?
Sahana, are you aware that there have been various changes in our social life too? The type of work we do, the way we think about ourselves, and the structures of the power and the social inequality that order our life has varied globally and historically.
Yes, Chaitanya, it's hard to believe that only a decade ago, social media was little more than a budding trend. Fast forward to 2019, and social media has become a key part of our modern lifestyle. It has become a trend to take a selfie and upload it on Instagram, a post on Twitter holding a new hashtag, kids on mobile phones instead of real-time play, and people glued to TV sets and laptops all the time. Everything seems to be changed.
So up next, we have a thought-provoking presentation that showcases how people's approach to life has changed from the past to the modern world we are living in today.
So please put your hands together for the group presenting their show, The Transformation.
What an amazing performance. Can we all clap for them?
Before we have the showstopper, I think our MCs should be appreciated, so I'd like to call upon them for all the effort and confidence that they've shown. Amal, Diya, Sahana, Sameer, Banvi, Abhik, Vikhyat, Chaitanya, Tamanna has left, and Zara. Can we all give them a resounding applause, please? I request the vehicle number APAN 0821 to be moved, please. AP 29 AN 0821 to move, please.
I love dancing and watch different dances. But Dia, do you know when dancing started?
Well, I do. The history of dance is difficult to assess, but it closely follows the development of human race. It became infused into our nature from the earliest moments of our existence. From the moment African tribes have covered themselves in war paint, to the spreading of music and dance across all four corners of the world, dance styles and components have transformed.
So, hold on to your seats to witness the amazing show being put up by the class group of 5 to 7 students showcasing the change in dances from rock and roll, hip hop, salsa to our very own Indian Bollywood.
Our program also focuses on one important aspect, that is the everything changes. The love for one's own country, its culture and traditions will never change. Patriotism remains at the heart of all countrymen. This reminds me of few beautiful lines. ये बात हवाओं को बताए रखना, रोशनी होगी चिरागों को जलाए रखना, लहू देखकर जिसकी हिफाजत हमने की, ऐसे तिरंगे को सदा दिल में बसाए रखना।
इंसानियत की राह पे चलो, ना भेदभाव कोई रहे, सबके लिए जगह दिल में हो। Open your heart and spread your love to the world, 'cause we're all the same. Let there be peace, let there be faith. अब मेरे संग कहो,
I request you all to stand up for the national anthem.
I request parents to be seated. Ma'am would no ma'am? Okay. Ma'am would like to address you. Just a few minutes.
3 cheers to Delhi Public School, Mahendra Hills. Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
And for this spectacular performance, the children get a long weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. And the academic and admin staff get tomorrow off. But no off for principal. Wonderful. The fact that you all stayed back with us till the last show just shows how great our parents are. A salute to all our parents.
All teachers are requested to come to the stage, please. All teachers, please come onto the stage for a photograph. All teachers are requested to come onto the stage.